how's it going? Seth Estrada here, and turn on my Wi-Fi there so that I don't stop going live. Oh, my hair is all messed up because I've been hanging out in the office, paying attention to, the important stuff, having like really nice looking hair. All right, guys, go ahead and say hello as you filter into the comment favor. Say hello, because it helps me feel a little less alone. And I gotta get a haircut or something. All right, guys. So I'm not at the desktop. I'm doing one of my pacing videos, and as you know, I do these when I'm thinking about a ton of stuff and I can't quite get to all of it. Reynaldo, how are you, Jim? Good to see you, Joe. Nice to see you in the comments as well. Be sure to share this on Twitter and on Reddit, especially. Shout out to r/cryptocurrency. CC, how are you? Good to see people filtering into the comment section, guys. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for sharing us across social media. Thank you for being subscribed and for sharing this channel with your friends. Sharing is caring, as you know. I like to share GPU efficiency data with the community, and I love it when I see people share that data with their friends and with people that they mine with, right? So a small to mid-sized miner, we're not damaging the networks by sharing some of this info with each other. It's the really big players that are getting the majority of the hash rate, right? So for us, no shame in sharing the mining game. All right, guys. So what I got for you tonight is kind of a very quick video. I can't spend too long live streaming, and I apologize. Is this choppy, by the way? Are you guys seeing that things are really choppy? Let me know in the comments if it looks all right. Newbie, how are you? I see you in the comments there. Good to see you. And before you ask, yes, I am working on an e-commerce solution that works and actually calculates shipping correctly. It just takes time, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to have there be an issue. But it came to my attention in talking to the community. You guys know that the moment that I got the email from SQRL. Yeah, sorry guys. I think it's because I turned on my Wi-Fi after I started streaming, and so it's trying to figure out exactly what to do. Either that, or here we go. No, thanks all my other services. It's like every other app is like, oh, there's Wi-Fi. I want to upload everything now and sync all my folders. Sorry about that, guys. That's just how it goes sometimes. But as you know, I went live the moment I got that email from Squirrel's Lab or Squirrel's Research Lab. What a punch to the gut, right? What a bummer to have them be like, sorry, those BCU 1525s aren't going to go out. Now, is it entirely their fault? No, it's not entirely their fault. Is it entirely minority's fault? No. Is it entirely All Mine Inc.'s fault, right? Senseless's company. No. FPGA land, minority. Hey, Justin, I appreciate that opinion. Yes, 24 frames per second is more cinematic. There's hard data to prove it. It goes all the way back to Thomas Edison's Black Maria filming stage. We'll talk about that another time, guys. I could geek out on film and film technology like forever, and digital cinema technology forever. Anyway, it's not entirely one entity's fault. SQRL, minority, FPGA.land, or All Mine Inc., if you want to call them that. All these entities, they're trying to bring FPGAs to the market as fast as possible. They got pushback. And Yankee, yes, I agree. Though it might not be Justin Bieber's fault, it might be Canada in general. I'm just going to blame Canada, okay? That seems like the right thing to do. Good, fair, just, and, let's be honest. Canada is to blame for most things that aren't Captain Canuck. So let's lay the blame where it belongs. Guys, if you could talk to XILINX, if we could get like a rep from XILINX on my show, like today, what would you ask them? If I had a phone, like a bat phone, right? The red phone where I could just pick it up and be like, XILINX, what's going on? And ask them. What would you ask XILINX right now about BCU 1525 or just about FPGAs in general? What would you ask? Because a lot of us who are looking forward to doing this mining on FPGAs are wondering what's going on. But let's ask some specific questions. Let's think of some specific questions that we could ask. Go ahead and throw those down in the comments. And Travis, I have something for you for free. I'm trying to look for something that isn't totally offensive. I got nothing. I would have just like shown you a middle finger or something. Because that's what I used to do to my brothers and sisters, right? That's how you really communicate love. Yeah, you throw them something they're not ready for. Nice curveball. So, so guys, think of some questions. And Yankee, that's great. Let's keep those coming. All right, Ronaldo, I'm messing with you. You've missed it. You've missed it. I have a really great, and it's like totally fell off my shelf, but I've got a really great freezer magnet of Captain Canuck that normally stays in the corner next to my green screen, just floats in the corner watching over me. But guys, what would you ask a XILINX rep, or what would you ask a minority? What would you ask somebody from SQRL? What would you ask somebody from fpga.land? What would you ask any of the reps from these companies about the holdup on FPGAs? Ask some specific questions in the comments section here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all those questions and I'm going to push forward to see if I can get some official answers, okay? We all feel like we're owed some semi-official answers. I mean, can I say for certain that we're going to be able to get official answers? No. But leave your questions here or over in the Mind Your Biz Discord, and I'm going to push to see if I can get some official answers. And I'm going to reach out to Christy to see if she can help me, right? She's got a really great way of kicking down doors and getting some stuff done. So leave some questions here, and I'm going to see what I can do between today and the Monday show when Christy and I normally go live together. Okay, so you leave your questions here for XILINX. Let's try to figure out, like, what's going on. Guys, I appreciate these questions coming down to the comment section here. And, wow, I've got you live. Here we go. I'll sit in front of a green screen so it feels like it's a regular video. Probably isn't. Oh, man. I've got a funny line on the side of my head there from yeah, having my headphones on all day. Let me see what I can show you on my screen. I want to talk about a couple other things just really briefly. First off, I wanted to say thank you to my community moderator, Corey Round, for creating this excellent rendition of yours truly approving of your comments. Oh yeah. That's me. That's Seth's yes face. Or it's Seth, like, I mean, we go hard on this show. So when I sleep hard. So big shout out to Corey. Thanks so much for making that. That's just made my day. I love seeing that face of mine sleeping the entire time. Also, guys, I wanted to just mention that it's been brought to my attention that we probably should be using some alternate platforms. You see me turn to What to Mine very frequently when talking about profitability. Here I am, guys, committing that I am going to use CryptoZone just as often as I use whattomine.com. So just know that that's coming up in future videos. Now, I can't save custom data sets, which is a little bit of a bummer. I wish that I could. That would be awesome. But we'll use CryptoZone to do some of our calculations for profitability down the line. All right, guys, if you're new or just hopping into the video stream right now, the big request that I have for the community is for you to drop questions that you have, not comments. Don't get mean-spirited. Don't be weird. You know how I do. I'm not a big fan of trying to stick people for stuff that just, like, we all have to deal with, right? These are companies that are run by people. They're not... So sure, it is a company, but it's still run by people who are still trying to work to make things right for us. But what questions do you have for XILINX? And what questions do you have maybe for SQRL, minority, and FPGA land? Now keep in mind that the BCU 1525 is a special part. And I wanted to bring that up right here as well. I've got another page open. Just really briefly flip this around. And as we know, this is the VCU 1525, but the BCU 1525 is a little bit different. And it's not a question of just having a lower number of RAM on that part. There actually are some fundamental differences with the board, as I understand it. As I've been reading through the forums and been reading some of the Discord subchannels, there's a fundamental difference in the design of the BCU 1525. So anybody who's showing you videos of the VCU 1525, they are having to do a lot from scratch that's basically unnecessary when it comes to mining. It's just extra work. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, they can do it. There's always extra profit to be made by solving hard problems, right? And first to overcome engineering hurdles typically gains a higher reward. That said, the BCU 1525 dropped precisely because there are certain hurdles that for us as GPU crypto miners or even as ASIC crypto miners, working with small to mid-size farms or home gardens, that the BCU 1525, it solves a lot of the problems that for us, we may not feel qualified to start solving. And it really helps out a lot. So what you see there on the XILINX website is the VCU 1525. It is not the BCU 1525 isn't even listed there. It's a custom part that's only being debuted by SQRL and by Minority and by fpga.land. So guys, what questions do you have for XILINX? Keep on putting them down in the comments, or if you want to continue the conversation over at the Mind Your Biz Discord server, then that would be helpful. Yeah, Travis, you're not the only one that has a mining garden, but I do say it. I do say it in honor of your mining garden. Because mining gardens, right? There are, what is it? There are many like them, but this one is yours. So, yeah, guys, put your questions for XILINX there, and here's my commitment. I'm going to do my darndest. I'm going to do my best to reach out with Christy and try to get answers. Maybe Christy can get some cool answers there. Maybe she can get some official answers there. Maybe together and as a community, we can get the XILINX reps to talk about. Oh, hey Yankee, careful about watering your mining garden. I had a little dog, small black dog, a skipper key. If you know that breed, it tried to water one of my computers once. Didn't work out so well. But yeah, so we're gonna work on getting official answers for you guys. Not a promise, not a guarantee, but I'm going to give it the old college try. So let me know in the comments, again, what questions you have for XILINX. And if you want to direct some questions at Squirrel, that's fine. If you want to direct some questions at Minority, that's fine. If you want to direct some questions at FPGA Land or All Mine Inc., that's fine too. And we'll work on getting some official answers there, guys. Right now, when we're looking at profitability being kind of low on some of our other rigs, we've been looking briefly at sort of the average, we'll say 240 mega hash, and we'll say that that's at about 1200 watts, and calculate that for profitability. Really briefly, as you know, that's not like, it's not super profitable today. That's like, what's that, $5 in profit today? Not super profitable. But if we take some of the numbers that we are expecting to see from the BCU 1525, right? So we'll go into Kryptonite V7 right here, and we'll just pop that up to, yeah, we'll pop that way up, and we'll bring the power consumption way down and actually not even make it all that good, but we're gonna do the calculation there. As you know, guys, the profitability is gonna be like double, more than double. Based on today's numbers, we were really looking forward to this, right? This was a big deal. So a lot of us are thinking, man, my expectations were way here, but now the reality is way down here. And, you know, my heart can't take any more of these delays. So instead of being critical, let's ask better questions. Continue to please put comments down below, or you can follow the link that's in the video description to go to the Mind Your Biz Discord channel, and you can ask more questions there, just in the general chat sub-channel. And we'll add those, we'll aggregate all those questions and see if we can get something that kind of approximates roughly an official response from XILINX. Or if not, just try to get some unofficial answers that maybe are valuable, right? Or maybe a little bit different from what we've been hearing the entire time. As you know, I'm not a big fan of just pushing out hearsay. I'm not a big fan of pre-release like fake buzz stuff. And you hear me put that stuff down a lot, like lay that stuff to bed a lot, especially with, like, for example, the NVIDIA 1180 series. I'm like, NVIDIA didn't say that that's what the name is, and NVIDIA hasn't announced an official launch date. So all the rumors and stuff, I don't really like dealing in rumors. Let's do our best to get some official answers. Let me know down in the comments, guys. And yeah, with that, I think we're gonna call it good. How will you know that I'm calling it good? Because I'm going to tell you. Oh yeah, it's good. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. You're the reason I make these videos. I love your face every day. And I'll talk to you very, very soon.